Friday.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Just getting right into it. Hot boy. Shame.
This guy.
The Cannibal Gypsy, Mike G. We are here for another Friday review. We have mimosas once again. Kind of a thing now I feel like we're doing here.
Bri. Cheers.
We have visors again. It's Visor Friday.
Yes, it is once again.
Wow. And I'm happy that you guys are wearing kimonos. Getting very in flavor. I feel like I'm not, but
I'm all about it now.
You really started something, Bri. I hope you know that.
It's a revolution.
It's a revolution.
You're a really special guy and a good friend, and I'm happy I know you.
Oh, I'm happy I know you too. That means a lot.
Wow, that's so sweet.
That really
of you.
might have been the sweetest thing he's ever said. That was so nice getting on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Do you want me to? I'll gladly.
I'm kidding, buddy. You know I don't mean that. Steven Seagal's in this movie for about 10 minutes. China Salesman. It stars Mike Tyson. It stars a China Salesman, and it stars Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a real. All right, so this movie
He's my favorite actor, you know, the China Salesman.
Is he really? He is horrible.
Oh, man,
I don't even know if that's his voice. Like, if that's
I don't know.
English voice, him trying to be English, because it sounds literally
This movie
atrocious.
was way too fucking long.
I actually have no idea what happened. That's why this review is so hard. So we'll just try to.
We have these kind of movies every once in a while where like really struggle to talk about
that's going to be this one. But you know what I won't struggle to talk about?
What's that?
Our hit segment, SNN! Breaking news! Dolphin Xavier Howard sued for giving a woman an STD!
You got another one?
Yeah, of course I do! Democratic lawmaker denounces Marjorie Taylor Greene for making the violent attack on Nancy Pelosi's husband about herself and promoting a political agenda!
That was good. I actually accept that one. Because like you read a lot of words and I'd probably stumble through that.
I don't know how I did. I fumble when I'm just saying like a quick, like an easy sentence. I don't know how I
It's
pulled that
hard
off.
being an excellent broadcaster. It's not
How do you
easy.
feel like we have completely dissolved GNN and have been employing SNN?
I know this is like it's a one-off, like or two-off. We'll probably do it again next week, but the next time,
So you're thinking it's just going to fade?
yeah, it'll
And your
fade
point
because
thing
it's
is the
fucking
point thing.
trash. So it will fade, and we'll get back to the real program.
I think the people need to tell us, what do you prefer, SNN or GNN?
I'm not gonna lie though, dude. I don't even. I briefly glanced at Yahoo. It's all about fucking Kanye West. Every story is about Kanye West. I don't even want to.
I was saving that for next week.
Don't read it. I don't want to hear anything about him.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about the China Salesman.
What to talk about? So, yeah, Mike Tyson, he's, fucking fighting Steven Seagal.
Okay. So let's talk. Actually, let's talk about that scene because
There's one worthy scene in this whole movie.
Is it Mike Tyson punching through pillars?
This fucking scene.
is it the way this scene is filmed like it's the Matrix at times?
Dude, at one point, Tyson punches a fucking table. This couldn't have been planned. One of like the wooden like boards
Yes.
comes back and just fucking
in the head.
clocks him in the face.
Saw that.
Dude, I love when he's at the bar though, just fucking fist punching box. I mean, you always punch with your fist, but we're gonna call it fist punching bottles.
Shane, you ever punch ass?
Like punch someone's ass.
Like, you know how they say like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, dude. I'm gonna kick it. You ever punch ass?
I actually think I could safely say I've never punched an ass. Actually, maybe I have punched an
Punch
ass.
someone right in the ass.
I actually might have punched an
Can you
ass.
stand up so I could punch you in the ass?
No.
See how that feels? Are you
Fine.
doing other stuff
Yeah.
with the ass though?
No. There you go. Hold on.
Oh, he's actually doing it.
Oh, wait. Let's get a good camera angle. There you go. At least we're both in. Here, punch my ass.
You want me to go harder?
No.
It's a good punch.
Trying to get me off?
Can I sit on the floor?
No, you fucking bitch. All right. So
What a fight.
this is also the first movie we reviewed where Steven Seagal gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, I feel like that never happened.
Honestly, I was very upset by this. I feel like it's in his contract to not even get a scratch in a
No,
fight.
he actually gets beat up.
But I guess when you're taking on Tyson,
To be fair, how can you possibly let Tyson get beat up by Seagal?
You can't let, like, if I feel like this is, I don't know. Is this like Steven Seagal's production company?
I would assume so.
I feel like even with, like, you can't let Tyson lose.
Yes, there is a scene in this fight. Did you guys catch it where Steven Seagal is doing this epic slow-mo backhand and he just
he fucking
backhands
clips Tyson's ear. Yeah.
and you just see the ear flick.
Yeah.
Yeah, this scene was.
They threw that in because like he likes biting ear. You like biting ears, Shane?
Shane's fucking always been an ear
Fucking
nibbler.
loves that.
There's
stuff,
nothing wrong
right?
with a little ear nibble from time to time.
God, you're getting me all bothered over here.
It's a nibble on him.
Have you like in all serious like have you seen like Tyson prime Tyson fight?
Yeah, he's an
It's
absolute
an animal. He was amazing.
Unbelievable.
He's an absolute dog.
Yeah.
But have you seen now Tyson speak? Because his acting,
It's rough.
he's like, I have to lay hell for my tribe.
You're like seriously, you're god awful at accents. That was good though.
He's literally on shrooms 24/7. So
Yeah. Oh, dude.
he's like never not on mushrooms.
It's wild. Like, so, all right, if we're going to delve into the plot, because this movie does have one somewhere. Actually, the problem is it has too much plot.
It just has too many like plot, and like the movie goes from like scene to scene to scene with zero context.
Yes.
There's
I'm
going to be so
completely
many
lost.
points during this hopefully very short review where you guys are talking about something. I'll have
That's right.
fucking idea.
We're doing this one different. We're not going to go through the movie. We just got to like kind of do a broad general because like the basis of this movie is it's two rival telecommunication companies fighting to see who can finally bring 3G to Africa.
So it is a true story. This movie was released in 2017. You'd have to think this is done way before because the 4G was well in, and they may have been
We were very
developing
close to 5G.
So yeah, but it was loosely. I don't know if like Mike Tyson punching through pillars was a part of the true story, but I guess this was a true story.
And yeah, so there's that, like we're talking, the telecommunications, but there's also an African civil war.
In Uganda, right?
A gun smuggling operation that is trying to stop the telecommunications, I believe to not stop the civil war. So this way they could keep smuggling the guns. Now Tyson is the leader of a tribe who is employed by one of the telecommunication companies to keep his tribe ahead and not cause the Civil War to end. But so is Seagal, who was supposed to send guns, but then Seagal was supposed to kill the telecommunications guy, but that's where Seagal draws the line. He won't kill him, so he saves him, turning on the guy who was also employing Tyson. Did any of that make sense
Shane,
to anyone?
I watched the whole movie pretty intently. The fact that you picked up on all of that.
No, but is it even right?
It's kind of a marvel. I mean, it's better than what me and Mike
I have
had
no
surmised.
idea what you just said to me.
All I know is that this movie basically comprises of the main guy, the China Salesman. Which
Yes.
I didn't even know what a fucking China Salesman was. I was saying earlier, what the fuck was a China Salesman? I don't know if it's a guy from China that sold things. I didn't know if it was a sex position, like, oh, I'm fucking taking yen and Barbasol and doing a China Salesman on this girl. I have no idea what the fuck it meant. It could have been anything.
You're not wrong, because like he's not selling China, he's selling internet.
Right.
He's like, I was talking to Brian before you got here. I'm like, it's like if the Optimum guy was here and they're like, this is the great American salesman who's selling us Optimum.
Just slinging internet.
Like, that's all this is. Also, there's a girl in this movie, right? And sometimes they have sexual tension, her and the China Salesman, and sometimes they hate each other.
Dude, holy shit, their chemistry is fucking nuts. Like, they like each other, and all of a sudden, literally,
That's fucking
the
down there.
wind just comes a little too quick, and they hate each other. It's fucking crazy.
The main blonde chick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the middle of the war zone, she just starts going nuts.
Yeah.
And it's just like the total 180 of how she felt about him literally 2 seconds ago.
But then she like turns again eventually. Like
I'll say this. I like the main bad guy with like the slicked hair and that
fucking Hans Gruber.
that line beard he's got going.
Oh, I only know his name because I had to hear Mike Tyson barely be able to say it 15 times throughout the movie. It's some French guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the chick is.
Deshaun. He's like, Deshaun?
I think the girl is also French
Deshaun.
with the worst French accent. Also, pet peeve. Her dress is super white in an African desert war zone that never fucking gets dirty.
I know.
It never gets dirty. It's immaculate.
It's the most salient point you've ever made.
Also, we need to talk about the flag scene.
The flag
when
scene.
fucking China Salesman is in the middle of a war zone and he fucking takes the Chinese flag, runs out, fucking sprawled out dead on the floor, holding the Chinese flag up in the air, and everyone's just like, oh, all right, this is nice.
They literally, he's getting shot at, but once he puts that down, all of the people that they pass on the way up, they're like, hey, brother, thanks, brother. Hey, brother, nice passage, brother. And they just leave, and everything is good, and there's harmony for about 2 seconds.
Because of China. Does China actually have that much to do with Africa? I don't know, like...
Well, what could it possibly have to do
I don't
with
know.
anything?
I don't know.
Literally no idea. What is a China salesman?
I don't know.
Is it like a thing? Like, is it like, oh, China salesman, this is what he does, telecommunications, what this movie, like, it's literally nonstop. He's going to and from towers and setting up the towers. And then there's a third tower that gets destroyed that they need to get to.
Also, can we talk about the fact that I thought this movie had ended, and then there was 40 minutes
in
left?
the middle of the movie, yeah.
I was so pissed when I saw that.
Like the war
When the
ends.
war was
there's
over?
peace. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, the movie's over. That was a fast 150. And then I looked at the timer. I'm like, 40 fucking minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think the Ugandan sheik actually like lets somebody go.
Yeah.
In the middle of the movie because the war's over.
It's
He's like,
crazy.
we're not doing this. The war is over.
And we have.
I think it's actually Tyson, right?
Yeah, it is. It's fucking sick. I also I
don't know what's happening.
Can we talk about the guys from the UN? The worst actors
Yeah.
actually in the movie when they show up and they're like, "Hi, we are part of the UN, but we can't do anything, so we can't pick a side. We're part of the UN." And then when they bring them up in the helicopter, clearly picking sides of who to help, of course. They're like, "Oh, the war ended," and that guy just turns around and goes, "Cool." Yeah. and then I swear to God, I burst. This is the thing. This movie fucking sucks.
It's really terrible.
It's fucking bad, but it's fucking funny at times.
It's funny. It's laughable, but it's
bad.
Really hard.
If you're
watch.
watching for Seagal, there's like I'd say like an hour 15 straight. He's just not in the fucking movie.
It's like it opens up with so much Seagal,
Yeah.
and he fights Tyson early.
Really early.
There's just too much going on, and it does not connect well. Like,
No.
at all.
There's
Like,
way too much.
Tyson's just absolutely killing people here and there throughout the movie, and like tanks and shit.
How many rockets does Tyson eat?
Bro,
Tons of rockets.
What was the fucking tank budget on this movie? There's so many tanks. Where did they get all these tanks from? What was this movie?
This movie had to have a decent budget.
Has to.
There's explosions. It's crazy.
You know Seagal's getting that paycheck.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice he's got like this assistant chick, just gives her a little butt pat.
He does slap her on the butt.
He always got to fucking touch a young girl. He's always touching young chicks.
Yo, Seagal's he's a sick fucking man.
He really
You
is.
should have had a sex scene with that girl fully clothed. We needed that.
I just love how Seagal, I think, is Asian in this movie.
He's
again.
always rocking that fucking goatee, man. Shave that shit. What are you
Jet Black
doing?
got to be dyed 1,000 times over.
Who dies more, Seagal?
It's
His
Spo.
hair.
Spo.
His hair black.
Or
Spo.
Nick Cage in Rage.
It's Spo. Spo dies. We
They
all know this.
both die. They all die.
They all die.
For sure.
The
They all
Spo doesn't die.
Spo dies. He for sure dies. Can we talk about how there's been tons and tons of civil wars, but not enough silver wars? Like wars
That's a
over
good
like
point.
fucking dimes.
So wait, this is Uganda, right? Number one, where is Captain Alex?
Great question.
And number two, this was 2017. We don't know when the 3G was happening. Where was Coney?
Well, Coney was in 2012.
I know, but maybe the story was in 2012. I got to see the main actor because the China Sale. This is a real story.
What a wild part of history, Coney 2012.
What a year!
Wasn't that the year that was supposed to end eternity or something?
No, it's 1999.
Oh no!
It was 2012. You're right.
They made a
they
fucking
made
movie
that John
about it.
Cusack movie.
No, John
So
Cusack.
I don't know which one because there's a bunch of different prophecies. If that was the Mayan thing,
Yeah, it's the old Mayans. You can never trust a Mayan. I've always said that.
John or Joan?
John Cusack.
I don't really know Joan as much. Oh, Joan Cusack's in Shameless, right?
For a long time, yeah.
That's right. No, John.
Yeah, John. John was in Identity.
Oh, no, I was talking sexually, though.
John.
I don't even know what Joan Cusack looks like, and the phone was eaten by the couch, so I can't even look it up.
It's way down there, too.
It actually hit the floor.
I heard floor hit.
It happens.
We'll get it later.
We will. This review is almost over. Because now we
God,
got to
dude.
talk about the big finale. The guy gets fired from his job, and he's like, don't worry, I know how to fix it. And they're like, you're still fired. He gets kidnapped. Tyson then decides he's going to help him because he finds out the guy that he was employed by is actually betraying him. So Tyson then works with him in secret to blow up the banquet hall at the end.
Oh yeah, this is a doozy, and he even hot wires it so all the explosives are in place, and then gets the communications up on the big screen.
Yes.
So everybody can see what he does to whatever the fuck the guy's name is. Duchesne?
To me.
Duchesne.
Yeah. And so he ties him up. He, in a cool scene, blows him up with the Claymore explosives.
Blows his body
and he's
up.
gone. And then Tyson's like, I just wanted peace for my tribe, and I couldn't get it. So I'm going to do the only thing I can do. I'm going to get punched in the face by Tyson. Yeah. Tyson then kills himself.
Yeah, he does. He blows his brains out.
Where's Seagal during this?
I don't know. Lauder is his name?
Yeah.
He's probably just drinking, maybe banging that girl with his clothes on.
He's probably touching a really, really young girl.
Allegedly. Yeah. Like, if you guys have anything to add, like, please.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, like, there really isn't much. Like, this guy, the China Salesman, is absolutely celebrated at the end. For all intents and purposes, they think they're going to go with the other company, I guess because of the cell tower issue.
Yeah.
And then they eventually do swap to go to his. It's like MTM is the other one, and his is what, like,
DHT.
That's what it is, DHT.
I thought it was DHT.
I thought it was two letters, DH, maybe.
Maybe it's DH. Is DHT a drug?
I think so.
Maybe.
No, that would be DMT.
Does Joe Rogan do it? Oh, DMT. You're
Loves
right.
that stuff.
All right. That's it. I literally
That's
have
all I
nothing.
got.
I'm so
nothing.
sorry. I have nothing.
I have literally nothing to say about this movie.
That's it. I mean, that's it. It is that's China Salesman. It's true.
It's a clusterfuck.
Do you remember at the end of the movie they said about the true story about like how like this guy like did get like reinstated with his job, and then like he's like, no, I don't want to do that, and I want to continue to like to help build telecoms in Africa.
Yeah. Wild.
You know, that's the thing. Not to be mean or anything, but like a lot of people like will stop what they do in life to just go and like do work in Africa when that just sounds absolutely miserable.
Doesn't sound great.
Like I know it's good to do charity work and like mission trips and stuff like that, and I would like to do that. But man, to just uproot your life and go to Africa, not fun. You're literally in a war zone, and you're literally in a disease infested areas. Not all of them, but some of them for sure.
So, I guess let's rate this movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. It has funny parts, but I can't recommend someone watch it.
In my IMDb, I actually flirted with giving this a 1. I did give it a 2.
I actually think I gave it a 3, but I mean, that's not saying much.
I never thought I'd see the day where I thumbs down a Seagal vehicle.
Oh, it's not even a
But
Seagal
it's
vehicle.
not.
Though.
He's barely
in it. It's the China Salesman vehicle.
Not even a Seagal vehicle. It's a Tyson tank.
Yeah, literally, that's a great way to put it. Great way to put it.
So many tanks in this movie.
Well, the good news is we got a little palate cleanse for the people at home next week. We're going through the Eric Roberts classic,
Yikes.
Megaboa.
Oh yeah, I love like big creature flicks, big creature features. There's a lot of them, and this one, it's not even a big snake. There's something else brewing in there as well.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Megaboa. That's coming next week. So you know, we'll just we'll see you next Friday.
Bye.
Latro.
I gotta get my phone from the couch.
That shit is deep, Shane.